and can give people PTSD. Like, imagine putting someone in solitary confinement, never turning off the lights just to get some better footage, having the worst possible conditions in the set, and then taking advantage of the fact that the guy needs money, so obviously he's going to participate in the challenge. And so after Jake Weddle ended up bailing out of the challenge due to some serious mental health problems that he actually spent in participating in the challenge, conditions that the production was completely out of his control. And so Jake Weddle after this whole thing. And from his point of view, Mr. Beast did that good sympathy thing, pretending to care about the guy's mental health. And of course, you don't want to get sued.
You're sitting in the chair turned around. Over there. Up. He does the exact same thing when he's pretending to have a touches his eye or whatever.
I'm sorry, miss. I only got $10. Hey, hon, isn't that your ex? Well, now I can't even afford to pay for his meal.
Shut your mouth, Chris.
Jenny.
Here, take this.
Jake Weddle and the horrible shit that he went through. So Dogpack ends up sharing a Google Doc in this video. A Google Doc called How to Succeed in Mr. Beast Production.
Never take no and you can call the local that literally doesn't mean shit. We have kids that are fans. On Twitter and try to it doesn't mean don't try the other dollar. Rules. Basically, don't stop. Exhausted. Success when producing here.
To be manipulative and do whatever they can. Obviously, if they can't do that, then they have to try their hardest to play by Mr. Beast promoting shady business practices. Yeah, now let's actually move on to Mr. Beast apparently not cleaning up any of the filming sets that he ends up trashing. So you guys know this video right here, Protect the Yacht, Keep It. At the end of this video, Mr. Beast explicitly for the love of God, trash and debris that ended up getting in this video, and apparently there's still a lot of debris in that lake.
Yes, he says at the end for part of this production to the camp, basically saying the camp responded no perfect film productions, just as I'm grateful for the opportunity that the production crew, and because Grace I will choose to offer the same Mr. Beast production. That's a sort of thing is if you're not legal, you know these stories of people working on Mr. Beast and what they say, but this and like, I mean, this came and I guarantee, like, if you went to the lake at the camp, sorts of debris that's...
Hey, did you know that companies pay hundreds to gamers for playing and testing their games? Yes, read that again. Tell me more.
In Mr. Beast. Beast videos, and them getting sleep deprived and some of the cameramen wanting to bang them. There's a third video coming out from Mr. Beast's reputation. That's coming out about this thing. And it's only going to get more interesting. Hopefully, Mr. Beast is probably just waiting for the third part to come out. Went on making content like nothing ever. Video on the whole thing. Briefly summarize what was in that video, and there were a few things in that video that I'm going to leave it in the description. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the entire Mr. Beast fiasco that's been unfolding over the last couple of weeks now. I've had a lot of people ask
Nice. Great.
You know, the Mr. Beast exposed videos. How come you're not talking about all of this controversy that's going on with the Mr. Beast?
Incredible. Splendid. 53. Outstanding. Legendary. Excellent throw. 91.
And instead of making this like
terrific. Good throw. Nice. 31.
So in this video, I'm going to cover
miss.
A lot of different topics.
Great. Perfect. Bust.
And things that people have pointed out more recently.
Marvelous. Splendid. Masterful. Bust.
So first, I'm going to start the video with the obvious. Okay.
Outstanding. Bust.
Is kind of separate, but kind of also
excellent throw. Epic. Bust. Miss. Terrific. Good throw. You win. Game on.
I'll go ahead and, of course, gloss over it in this one, too. So that's kind of where I want to start everything, because I feel like that's where the game was. Excuse me. Right, with this whole controversy surrounding the Mr. Beast play. Because after this is when everything started, one by one, slowly trickling out until the massive videos like Dog Platform 4 came out. So the Ava Chris Tyson thing is obviously that there was these allegations going around, and obviously ended up getting basically
bro, what the hell?
Ava Chris Tyson themselves. That, you know, Ava Chris Tyson was having these very inappropriate Discord chats with minors, and was sending revenge porn to minors, all kinds of just weird interactions with kids, right? And it all started getting kind of brought to light, you know, the whole Shad Man buying art stuff, all these different things. And it all ended up with does the rabbit hole really go? So close to Mr. Beast, these videos and these see what was going on. How did anyone my ability to brand? This is a predator. I don't want to say a super recurring theme in Mr. Beast's tale, but it seems to be one of those right, where these massive controversies or allegations in the Mr. Beast team is kind of just we have no idea what was going on. Is that really possible? Is that really true? We'll get into that in this video. But obviously, that's what started. Now, after that is when the whole Mr. Beast brand really starts to come under a ton of scrutiny from people. I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a fraud, and Mr. Beast, he's a sociopath came out. Now, these are the two main videos that are going to be really kind of spirit. Because these videos contain the testimony essentially for Mr. Beast employees. At least that's what we're supposed to believe. These are people who are obviously being employees of Mr. Beast and whatnot.
The game is afoot. This is his richest opportunity for a goal. He's got the roll.
Being made and for what? Mr. Beast thing, right? This is a YouTuber with hundreds of audience is one of the most probably at this point one of the most well-known social media influencers ever, you know, but I mean there's things talking about. I feel like they're worth scrutiny. But I think there's also a couple things that I think are, I don't want to say nothing, but being overblown just a tad bit, trying to turn them into something they really aren't. And of course, in major points, and I'll give my opinion on what we're going to talk about here. Videos and how they came out, right? What I want to talk about, though, is the allegation that Mr. Beast is faking his content, videos where, you know, he'll have a challenge, right? He'll bring all these people, all these contestants, and he'll make them do a challenge for like, what, $100,000, $250,000, a free car, whatever it may be. He's done so many of these over the years that you can damn near copy and paste anything you want into the reward, and he's pretty much done it, right? So this is obviously the backbone of Mr. Beast content, bringing in these people, having them do these challenges, and then of course when the final person wins the money or wins the prize, they get all, you know, ass over ears excited. Wow, oh my god, I won! I can't believe I won! Oh my god, thank you! And that's like the payoff of the video, is you get to see that awesome, really excited, supposedly genuine reaction to the entire thing, right? Well, the allegations say that Mr. Beast is actually using family members, close friends, people in the community, you know, relatives, whatever it may be. Basically, people the money is kind of just going. Now, obviously, this is a massive audience is being led to believe is Mr. Beast video. You're under the impression that some person got flown in to compete. They can pay off their student debt. But if it does turn out that these are actually family members, even goes as far as to say things like that. If this is true, and this is really his family members, it takes would I be totally surprised because realistically, this is probably what a lot of people do. They bring in these people and they tell them, you know, you're a fucking random person from California. And then, of course, that's what the content is. That's what gets people excited. That's what gets people. That's coming back to watch this time again. Now, for Mr. Beast and for him, especially these amounts.
This is a Cottonelle toilet paper service announcement. Your toilet paper leaving you with an unclean feeling you can't shake? You deserve Cottonelle Ultra Clean and Flushable Wipes.
To random people. And then
Together,
if you're getting these massive sums and whatnot, you have to pay all the taxes and the gift fees and whatnot as well. So basically, the all of the magic, all of the happiness is they're using people they know, and then they're basically just within their own Mr. Beast ecosystem, if you will. Now, I think it's worth talking about because we're gonna give run this obstacle course or whatever, right? It's a pretty major lie if it turns out to be like the fucking or your mom or your buddy from high school, right? That's definitely much different than someone who supposedly needs it a lot. All of these different things. And of course the magnitude of it too. It's not just one video. Hundreds of videos. that Mr. Beast and is this like the but it is, I think, a pretty and it's a pretty important one to discuss when this is the whole background. Obviously their reaction you sissy boys are just a bunch of fucking morons. You didn't see what was going on. You're a dumbass, right? I understand that some people have seen through the facade, they didn't believe Mr. Beast, whatever, right? But you also have to understand that these are children who, you know, brain and stuff aren't as they don't see the full picture. You put an iPad down video where he's like, oh my god! It's one random person who can put the most back out to their original. You're gonna see it and be like, wow, he's giving this much money to run. He's really running these incredible giveaways. It's not that I'm the 6-year-olds that watch it, and they don't realize that they're essentially just being farmed, right? They're just being steamed constantly by this guy who's like their fucking hero, their idol or whatever, the biggest YouTuber on the face of the earth. It's definitely worth scrutiny, you know what I mean? Let's be real, if literally
This is a Cottonelle toilet paper service announcement. Your
like this, they would also get shit for it. They would also be called out for it. Just because it's Mr. Beast doesn't mean that this is something that, you know, oh, let's sweep this are also fake. This one is also pretty significant because, I mean, Mr. Beast, when you think about it, like, I guess there's a pretty big videos to other certain videos, like for instance, you can consider $25,000, you know, a philanthropy. $25,000 to change their life. But when you compare that to the videos he built housing in a third country for people, or he went to shit might be fake. It's very different. When it comes to like some of the small things, I can totally see them being fake. Like giving away. We've already talked about that part when it comes to the fake contestants and whatnot. But let's say that like him faking the water, that is insane. You know, I mean, that would be an insane. I'd be completely surprised once again. Yeah, a little bit. Because, like I said, a small-time philanthropic shit. It's like the housing, you know, like in the third world. Now, from my understanding, these things have been acknowledged, like Mr. Beast.
Attention parents, spend less on your kids with Amazon's low back-to-school prices. Save on school supplies, backpacks, and so much more.
Certain videos being faked compared to other ones. I really think that it probably varies a little bit. Now, it really doesn't matter though. Like, you have to be as clean as possible about it, right? For instance, for like the last 3 or so years, every single video on YouTube, I get a lot of questions. Fundraisers, doing this, doing that, right? And that's the issue. Fundraisers you see is merely an option for viewers. All of my fundraisers. If you want to donate as the viewer, you can make that as clear as possible because you're doing things for charity. Stuff is possible because you're really trying to work if you're doing it for right reasons. That's the issue with the whole concept of doing good stuff is if you're not false flag. You're just opening
Man,
yourself
fuck
up
you.
to-
Fuck you. Fucking $2.99. Lick my fucking...
Basically for your own gain, right? That's a pretty messed up thing to do.
Man,
now, another
fuck
major
Mr.
point
Beast.
that people have kind of been talking about, right? And this is
Change.
Give you $10 to eat it.
Don't eat that. Don't eat that. It's Louis, you jerks. Look, here's $2,000 for
I
you.
think this is
Fucking
probably one of the
scams,
worst
man.
offenses of the whole Mr. Beast brand and of Jimmy himself. Now, I can't speak on foreign countries and other places how they handle lotteries, but most of my viewers, me, and also Mr. Beast and all of his content, it's all applicable to the
Hell
United
yeah.
States. So that's where I'm going to
Only got 39 gold coins out there. Lick my boots.
heavily regulated, and for good reason, right? If literally anybody could